Hi everyone, welcome back. I'll continue the same exercise reflection from coordinate geometry. In this video, I'll be teaching you how to plot the points in a graph. Mostly the questions are all based on graph, so please do watch the video carefully and plot the points yourself and see what kind of figure you get. It is question number 16. Question tells you that plot A coordinate is given 2, -3. B coordinate is -1, 2. C 0, -2. Plot on a graph paper. Draw a triangle formed by reflecting these points in x-axis. Are the two triangles congruent? You are given with 3 points A, B, C. When you plot these 3 points in a graph, you get a triangle. These 3 points are getting reflected in x-axis. You will get the image of the points. Those points also will be plotted in the graph and check whether the triangles remains congruent or not. So first part of the sum, you need to reflect these 3 points in the given axis. Reflect in x-axis. You get A dash. When a point is getting reflected in x-axis, retain the abscissa, change the sign of ordinate. Minus will change to plus. B coordinate is -1, 2. Reflects in x-axis. B dash coordinate is -1, -2. Retain abscissa, change the ordinate. C 0, -2. Reflects in x-axis again. C dash coordinate is 0, 2. Once you do the calculation using the relation reflection of a point in x-axis or y-axis or origin, you need to take a graph paper, divide the graph in 4 quadrants: origin, x, x dash, y, y dash. Use the instruction given in the question to mark the axis. You may be asked to take 1 centimeter or 2 centimeter. So you mark it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Similarly, -1, -2, -3, -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. -1, -2, -3, -4. And when you finish marking the graph, you need to plot these 3 points first. X is 2, y is -3. X is +2, y is -3. So you just look at the axis and mark a point here. A, it is 2, -3. Similarly, we plot B. X is -1, y is 2. X is -1, y is +2. -1, 2. Plot C now. You get 0, -2. X is 0, y is -2. C 0, -2. Once you complete the plotting of the points in the graph paper, you need to join the points to get a figure. A, B and C. You will be getting a triangle. Similarly, what do? We plot these 3 reflected points. A dash is 2, 3. X is 2, y is 3. This is A dash 2, 3. -1, -2. x is minus 1, y is minus 2. This is b dash. Similarly, you plot c dash 0 plus 2, x is 0, y is plus 2, c dash. Now join the points A, B, C and this. You'll be getting figure like this. If you look at triangle ABC and triangle A dash, B dash, C dash, they have same shape and same size. So triangles are congruent. You just need to write yes, triangles are congruent. Please do practice this plotting in the graph. Let's do another sum. And you have already done this plotting in class 9 when we were doing solving simultaneous equations in a graph. Now look at this question number 22. It is an important question. Question says that use graph paper, take 2 centimeter equals to 1 unit. You are given with the condition for scale. Along x-axis and y-axis, ABCD is a quadrilateral. You write on the coordinate of A. Coordinate of A is 2, 2. B coordinate is 2, minus 2. C coordinate is 0, minus 1. D coordinate is 0, 1. Question says that reflect the quadrilateral in y-axis. So you reflect these 3 points in y-axis, 4 points. First do the calculation. Reflection in y-axis, reflection in y-axis, reflection in y-axis. Entire quadrilateral has been reflected in y-axis, so you do the calculation first. Question says that it is marked as A dash, B dash, CD, A dash, B dash and CD. Reflect the quadrilateral on y-axis, name it as A dash, B dash, C and D. So what do? We proceed with reflection. When a point is getting reflected in y-axis, abscissa changes its sign. Minus 2, minus 2. It is 0, minus 1. It does not change because value of abscissa is 0. This is invariant point. Similarly, it will be 0, 1. And once you plot this, question says that name 2 points which are invariant under reflection. 2 points are C and D. C and D are invariant. The point which do not change under reflection in a given axis is called invariant point. Abscissa is 0, it is getting reflected in y-axis, so it is invariant. Second part, question says that name the polygon A dash, B dash, CD. So what do? Now we start plotting in the graph. 0, x, x dash, y, y dash. Question says that use 2 centimeter. You can use ruler or you can count the small squares in the graph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Plot the points. ABCD is a quadrilateral. You can plot that first. A is 2, 2. X is 2, Y is 2. A. Plot B, 2, minus 2. 2, minus 2. is plus 2, y is minus 2, b. 0 comma minus 1, 0 minus 1, this is c. Similarly, you plot d, 0 comma 1, 0 comma 1. When you join these points, you get a four-sided figure, and this four-sided figure is known as Isosceles Trapezium. You have to recall class 9 geometry. Similarly, you plot a dash, minus 2 comma 2, minus 2 comma 2, a dash. B dash is minus 2 comma minus 2, minus 2 comma minus 2. B dash. C dash is 0 comma minus 1, 0 comma minus 1, 0 comma 1, 0 comma 1. Now what do? We join this and see what kind of figure you get. Name the quadrilateral A dash B dash CD. So name of quadrilateral A dash B dash CD is Isosceles Trapezium. Isosceles Trapezium is a four-sided figure in which opposite sides are equal and these slanting lines are equal in length. So this is the complete question. First you reflect whatever points you have, you plot in the graph to get a figure. So now look at question number 24. It is an important question, and I have told you will be getting one question for 4 marks. Now look at this question number 24. It is an important question. Question says that use graph paper for this question. The point P, coordinate is given 2 comma minus 4, reflects in line x equal to 0 to get image Q. And I have given you the formula to do calculation when the light is getting reflected in x equals to A. You can do calculation at the side. Minus x plus 2a comma y. This is the formula by which we calculate the reflection of a point in the line x equal to A. So we substitute minus 2 plus 2 into 0 comma minus 4. Simplify this, you get minus 2 comma minus 4. Write down the coordinate here, minus 2 comma minus 4. First answer. Second one, question says that point Q is reflected in the line. So again you write Q here. Minus 2 comma minus 4 reflects in line y equal to 0 to get R, capital R. Proceed with calculation at the side by using the formula. When a point is getting reflected in the line y equal to P, I have given you the formula. So you get x comma minus y plus 2a or 2b. You know the value minus 2 minus minus 4 plus 2 into 0. Substitute carefully. Minus 2 comma 4 plus 0, which is equals to minus 2 comma 4. Write down the coordinate here, minus 2 comma 4. This is the first part of the question. Question says that write down the coordinate of Q, write down the coordinate of R. Now it says that name the figure. And whenever you ask to calculate the name of the figure, means you have to plot the points in the graph. Divide the graph in 4 quadrants, or is it y dash. Divide, you can take suitable axis suitable units. 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Question says that name the figure PQR. So you plot P, plot Q and plot R. Look at the plotting part. P has coordinate 2, 4. X is 2, Y is minus 4. X is 2, Y is minus 4. Write it as P. Similarly plot Q, minus 2, minus 4. X is minus 2, Y is minus 4. Q. Now plot R. R is minus 2, 4. Join these 3 points to get a figure. You join P, Q and R. Name of the figure is right angle triangle. PQR is right angled triangle. Then question says that find the area of the triangle. Third part, area of PQR, triangle PQR. And you know the formula, it is a right angle triangle, half into base into height. Half base of the triangle is PQ, height is PR, side height is QR. Half. Now see how many units you have between these two. You can easily use the coordinate here. 2 means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Similarly, we can use height. Minus 4 is here, so you don't take minus sign. You start from here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You cancel this. 8 into 2 is 16 square units. This is how we calculate the area of the figure. So you need to understand the concept. Area of the triangle is half into base into height. If it is rectangle, it is length into breadth. If you are asked to calculate perimeter, add all the sides of the triangle to get the perimeter. So please do this question yourself. Now look at question number 26. Another important question. Use graph paper for this question. Plot the points. You write the point first. Do the calculation. Plotting is easier. Write down the coordinate A and B. Question says that A dash is image of A when reflected in x-axis. Reflect A in x-axis. You get A dash coordinate is 4, minus 6. B dash is the image of B when reflected in the line. Reflects in line. A dash. You get B dash. You cannot do calculation without graph. Now you have to use graph. Divide the graph in 4 quadrants. X, O, X dash, Y, O, Y dash, positive x-axis, negative x-axis, positive Y, negative Y. Mark the graph. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6. Once you complete the marking, plot A, 4, 6, x is 4, y is 6. Mark it here. Compare the axis. X is 4, y must be 6, so you mark it here, A. Similarly, you plot A dash, 4, minus 6. Then plot B, 1, 2. X is 1, y is 2. Mark it here. Question says that reflect B in the line AA dash. So AA dash is mirror line. You draw a perpendicular. This AA dash is mirror line, and you have to reflect this B in the mirror line. So use ruler. Keep ruler starting from 0. Count how many units you have. It is 1, 2, 3 units. So similarly on the side we have to go 3 units. 1, 2, 3 units. Or you can do like this. You draw a broken line parallel to x-axis. Count how many divisions you have from here. You can use x-axis 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Because object distance is always equal to image distance. So you mark a point here. This is B dash. Now you have to write down the coordinate of B dash. Cx 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You write x as 7. Y remains same, 2. Now you join it. Question says that name the geometrical name of the figure. Join all the points here. You'll get a figure like this, and this figure is called kite. Name of the figure is kite. So please do this question also yourself. Now look at question number 28. You have a similar question in example. Question number 28. Question says that point P is reflected to P dash in x-axis. So you write first calculation part 3, 4 reflects in x-axis. You get P dash. Coordinate will be 3, minus 4. When a point is getting reflected in x-axis, you need to change the sign of coordinate. O dash is the image of O, origin. So you write O, and origin has coordinate 0, 0. It is getting reflected in the line PP dash, reflects in line PP dash to get O dash. Similar to the previous question. Now you have to plot it in the graph to calculate the coordinate of O dash. Look at the calculation. X dash, y dash, origin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Use suitable unit to scale to plot the graph. 3, 4. X is 3, y is 4. This is P. Similarly, you plot P dash 3 minus 4. Now you join with broken line, mirror line. Plot the origin. Origin means 0, 0 here. This is O. It is getting reflected in the line PP dash. Count the number of division from origin till the line 1, 2, 3. So you have object distance, same will be image distance 1, 2, 3. You get 6 here. So coordinate of O dash is 6, 0 because value of x is 6 and y is 0. Then it says that length of PP dash and OO dash. You can look at this length of PP dash. Count number of division from P to P dash. You can use y-axis 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units. Similarly, OO dash 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. Then question have perimeter of quadrilateral. So you join the figure and you have to calculate perimeter of this. So what do we do? You have slightly difficult calculation here. It is not exactly difficult, it's slightly confusing. Look at this figure. The figure which you have here. It is a right angle triangle. We know perpendicular, we know base, we do not know hypotenuse. In order to calculate perimeter, you need to know all the sides of the quadrilateral. Then we add them up. So we use in triangle. Name this point as say A. In triangle PAO. It is a right angle triangle. We use Pythagoras theorem. Opposite of 90 is hypotenuse. OB squared equal to PA is perpendicular. PA squared plus OA squared. We do not know the length of OP. PA means count how many units you have. Use y-axis 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 squared. Similarly, use x-axis to get OA 3 squared. 1, 2, 3. It is 16 plus 9. OP is equals to root 25. You get 5 units. 5 units here. Same will come here because same values. 5, 5. Therefore, perimeter. Perimeter of the figure. It is OP plus PO dash plus O dash P dash plus P dash O. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, which is equals to 20 units. Add all the values. This is how you have to proceed to calculate the perimeter of the figure. You cannot use ruler and measure it. Then it says that write down the name of the figure. This is a rhombus. It is a four-sided figure in which adjacent sides are equal. Name of this quadrilateral is rhombus. So this is the last question. And you have quite a lot of sums in the example. If you practice those examples, it will be more than enough. So please do these questions yourself. I'll give you the sum. example number, page number 201. First one is example 4. Second one is example 5. Third one is example 6. Example 7. Example 8. Example 9 is similar. I have done it. Example 10. Example 11. Do these sums, you'll get good idea of reflection. Don't directly solve it. Do the calculation for reflection. Whatever points you get, then plot it in the graph to get the figure. Please do practice. You have to use graph paper for this. You cannot do it in the exercise book by just drawing lines, because in exams you'll be getting a graph paper and you need to get used to of the graph plotting of the points. Thank you very much. Stay safe.